Dear learners, today, the focus of my presentation is realism in education with special reference to information, knowledge and wisdom. Let us try to understand realism in education. Realism is a philosophical perspective that asserts the existence of an external reality independent of our perceptions. In the context of education, realism influences how educators approach the acquisition of information, knowledge, and wisdom. Realism's contributions to education lie in its emphasis on objective reality, scientific inquiry, and the development of intellectual skills. The approach to information, knowledge, and wisdom within the realist framework aligns with the cultivation of a comprehensive and practical understanding of the world. Here's a detailed exploration of realism and its contributions to education. 1. Ontological realism. Ontological realism, a foundational aspect of realism, posits that reality exists independently of human thought or perception. In education, this perspective implies that there is an objective reality that can be studied and understood. 2. Epistemological realism. Epistemological realism asserts that knowledge can be discovered and understood through systematic and objective inquiry. In education, this perspective influences the methods and approaches used for imparting knowledge to learners. Contributions to education. 1. Objectivity in knowledge. Realism emphasizes the pursuit of objective knowledge. In education, this translates into a focus on subjects and disciplines that provide verifiable and factual information. The emphasis is on teaching students about the external world as it is, rather than subjective interpretations. 2. Scientific inquiry. Realism aligns with the scientific method and encourages educators to adopt a scientific approach to inquiry. Students are guided to observe, experiment, and analyze evidence to arrive at objective conclusions. This approach is prominent in disciplines like science and mathematics. 3. Subject-centered curriculum. Realism advocates for a subject-centered curriculum where the emphasis is on teaching core subjects such as mathematics, science, literature, and history. These subjects are considered essential for developing a comprehensive understanding of the world. 4. Pragmatic approach to learning. Realism promotes a pragmatic approach to learning where students are encouraged to apply theoretical knowledge to real-world situations. The goal is to equip learners with practical skills and the ability to solve real-life problems. 5. Integration of information. Realism supports the integration of information from various sources to build a coherent and comprehensive understanding of a subject. This approach helps students connect theoretical concepts to real-world applications. 6. Critical thinking and analysis. Realism encourages critical thinking and analysis. Students are prompted to question, analyze, and evaluate information to develop a deeper understanding of the subject matter. This contributes to the cultivation of analytical skills. 7. Focus on empirical evidence. Realism places importance on empirical evidence and observable phenomena. In scientific disciplines, students are encouraged to rely on empirical data and conduct experiments to validate theories. 8. Development of intellectual skills. Realism aims to develop students' intellectual skills, including observation, classification, comparison, and inference. These skills are considered essential for acquiring a systematic understanding of the external world. 9. Cultivation of wisdom. Realism recognizes the pursuit of wisdom as an educational goal. Wisdom, in this context, involves the ability to apply knowledge judiciously in practical situations. The emphasis is not only on acquiring information but also on developing the wisdom to use it effectively. 10. Moral and ethical education. Realism acknowledges the importance of moral and ethical education. While realism primarily deals with empirical knowledge, it recognizes the role of ethical principles in guiding human behavior and decision-making. Information, knowledge, and wisdom. 1. Information. Realism acknowledges the importance of factual information as a foundation for knowledge. Information, in this context, consists of verifiable data and facts about the external world. 2. Knowledge. Knowledge, according to realism, involves the systematic organization and understanding of information. It goes beyond the mere accumulation of facts and includes the ability to analyze, synthesize, and interpret information in a meaningful way. 3. Wisdom. Wisdom, within the realist framework, is the application of knowledge in a judicious and ethical manner. It involves making sound decisions based on a deep understanding of the world and the consequences of one's actions. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shokin Bilal.